Okay, so today's video, a good one. I'm going to talk a little bit about what this building we're building out here, what's it for. It's pretty darn big, and let me go through the plans and show you what we're up to. So the total dimensions of this building are 124 feet long, 32 feet wide, and I'm seeing here that that gives a total square footage of 3,964 square feet. And then 1,700 more square feet in the underground, the second floor underneath, which is the storage room. There's also going to be a carport. That won't happen until next spring. Two-car carport right here. And then there's also a deck going to happen from on the second floor here at the art studio. Okay, so out here on the deck there's going to be two doors, and this is just a temporary platform that we've made for the construction duration. But there is going to be a deck out here that turns around, and it'll wrap around the corner of that building and go about another 12 feet. So there's Okay, so this is a revised version of the final floor plan. Now, a couple of things have changed. This is the main two entryway doors, but we used to have this man door over here, and we used to have the spray room right here. Now we switched that around and moved the spray room from here all the way over to here for the reason that there's going to be an extractor fan on that wall, and I don't want all the fumes blowing directly into our neighbour, because we're fairly close to these people over here behind this wall. So we switched that room around. I talked to the inspector about it. He didn't really care. He said there's nothing structural there, so yeah, you can move it. So it's going to remain the same size. It's about 19 feet long. I think it's 11 feet in here width-wise. Okay, so the main piece of machinery that I have two big pieces of machinery that are the core of this cabinet shop. This is the Martin T60 sliding table saw, and I've had this thing for 15 years, and it's just a beauty. It just is the best piece of equipment I've ever invested in. And then this piece is called the Wide Belt Sander. This is Boarc. It's a Swiss company, I think, but this thing's just a workhorse as well. So these two things require big juice, and the electrical panel for all that is going to be right about here. So the back wall is mostly where the machinery will go. We have a shaper, reel arm saw, there's a router table, a jointer, a line boring machine. So over on this side of the shop, we have a plywood storage. Each bay will be about 2 feet apart, so I can fill that thing up with materials. These are two low benches for working. Chop saw will be over on the back wall. So this wall in between the front shop and the back shop, which is not really a shop, this is an art gallery, art studio, 2/3 divided into gallery section, and then we have a partition wall, and then on this side of the partition wall is going to be my workshop for all this model working that I do. And I'm going to be talking a lot more about this. So the two big projects that are going in here are called the Lake House and the farm, and these are two big projects that are 12th scale models, and they exist, and I've been working on them for over 25 years, and they've been in storage for about 4 years, and finally they're coming up here to this place, to this workshop, to this gallery, and they're going to be on display, and we'll go from there, see what happens. But YouTube is going to play a big part in the push and the promotion of these, because these are going to belong in an airport, in a museum, in a gallery, big public art potential for these two pieces. On this side I have another piece that I'm going to do a lot of videos on as well. It's underway, it's about 80% complete, and it's in storage as well. This is another current project, and the rest of this shop here is shelves, drawers, cabinets, wall space to do all the work. There'll be some, there may be a little table saw in here. So this whole back section of the workshop is called the art studio. So I think I'm going to head outside actually and put on my jacket and take the camera and do a little clip here, because all this talking, I don't have any reference, so I need to show you some layout, because we have the building pretty much built. It's not built, but it's framed. Alright, let's go outside and we'll do a quick thing, because it's very, very cold today. It's about 7 degrees. So I want to be back in 10 minutes. So I have another little montage of clips ready, which illustrate all the architectural modeling passion that I have. So why don't you roll that second clip there, Johnny? This is going to be the spray room. 2 windows in here, and that hole in between the middle of them, that's for an extractor fan for all the fumes that will build up. And on this wall I will build a bench, and all the spray pumps will be operated from here. And then along this back wall I'm going to build a drying rack system for, well, things that need to dry from being sprayed. The door opening here is 5 feet wide, should I need to roll in a really big piece of furniture. So this opening to go into the art gallery and art studio is 8 feet tall, 8 feet wide. I'm going to make 2 big doors, one of which will pretty much stay closed all the time, but I need this size of opening to bring in all these big art pieces that are going to come in to this room. Okay, I'm all the way in the very back corner of the building. The wind is really howling out there. And it's wicked cold, so I ain't going to hang around for too long. So this is the back part of the art gallery. That's the partition wall I was talking about. Over there in the corner, that's where I'm going to build my little office desk, have my computer, etc. And then the other side of that partition wall is the workshop. So the lake house, which is 23 feet long by 13 feet wide, it's going right here. It'll be the first thing you hit when you walk into this room. And then the farm project, which is 18 feet by 18 feet, is going to go right here. And when these two things are in place and reassembled and all fixed up, there'll be about a 3 feet walkway all the way around to see everything from all angles. This long wall, right in the middle between those two windows, will be the chop saw, the main chop saw station, and I'll build a new custom bench for that. Right here at the front of the bathroom, I'm going to build a plywood storage rack for all sorts of sheet goods. There'll be about 4 or 5 sections in there. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. That's it for this little video of the shop tour. It was great to record and show you what we're up to here. And now you know that there'll be lots more videos on architectural model making and custom cabinetry coming from this building. Bye.